Now everybody in the 313, put your his armpits are sweaty like mom's spaghetti. Oh, that's embarrassing. Oh, well, hey, what's up? We're here and we're ready to do another top 6 video, and this time it's my turn to give you my top 6 songs featuring Eminem. Chris has done one as well. You may have seen it, you may have not. If you like this one, or if you hate this one, you might want to check his out because it's probably better. These are going to be my 6 favorite songs that are by other artists that are featuring Eminem. So they could not be on an Eminem album or considered by Eminem as the main artist.
Well, I'm only here to just kind of MC the whole thing. MC Double M was his original name.
Oh,
fun fact. Yeah.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
I would have known that if I would have checked out some of the shorts that 6 Wins posts.
Oh, yeah.
Because I heard there's a 2 truths and a lie about Eminem on there, and you're probably not smart enough to get them, so you should check them out and see if we can stump you.
Without further ado, why don't you get into it, Matt? What's your 6th favorite Eminem feature?
I don't have much to say about my number 6. I probably have more to say about the song I didn't put here. My number 6 is a song by Busta Rhymes featuring Eminem, and it's Calm Down.
Out like a sore thumb, so I gave him your inkling.
I wanted it to be I'll Hurt You, which was like a B-side that didn't make a final album because that beat is dirty, and I still think like the flow is phenomenal, but it's got that like Eminem like fact content where he's like, shit out on my head, have a fighting chance to recover in my poop. And it's like, no, nobody wants to hear him talk about poop, but like every other line. That's like what people didn't like. So when I listened to it again, I was like, oh my god, this song is nasty, but Eminem is not his best stuff. So I was like, let me listen to Calm Down. And that song, like I only listened to it once, but like it's just like a full-on showcase of Busta Rhymes and long verses. It's really good. I'll have to listen to it again, but I wanted to get Busta Rhymes on there because he's a favorite rapper of mine from back in the day, and just in the one time I heard it, I knew like, oh, there's some lines that you dig deep in. You got to go on Genius Lyrics to figure out all the references and callbacks for those. Hopefully, Calm Down is as good as I think it is from one listen. Number 5 is gonna blow some minds. Because Calm Down is, I believe, the newest Eminem song I have on here. My number 5 is the oldest song featuring Eminem, and it might predate Slim Shady LP, or be right around that time. It's a song called The Anthem by Sway and King Tech.
Sway and Tech hurt me flow when it's sealed. Now I got Swedish women yelling Tech Ninesville.
And it's got like 6 or 7 different rappers on it. M just does one verse. It's a short one. Sound cool, like I know I'm talking about. It's probably just like 16 bars. Probably every guy just come in and do 16 bars, 8 bars maybe, real quick, get on the mic and hop off for the other guy to take over. But it's a phenomenal song. It's like all these like hungry dudes. Exhibit is on it. RZA, KRS-One, Pharoah Monch, Chino XL, who I was a big fan of for a while. He's like an underrated dude that like probably like peaked in like 2005, and nobody's heard of him since. But Eminem's verse is super amazing. It's like vintage Slim Shady. It's really good.
Pull a 9 out during the rhyme bout while I'm ripping the shit. Put a clip in and spit 5 rounds. I murder you hoes worse in a convertible, flipping vertical nose first with the top off, landing upside down.
Again, on a song with like 6 or 7 other dudes, he stands out so much, and I think that's why it's just like it's such a great feature for me, because that part when he comes in, you're just like, here it is!
This place is my house. I might as well erase my face with white out, cause y'all can't see me like Mace's eyebrows. Climbed out of a nice house through the front window and heard this guy shout. Hey, that's my house!
That's all I need. Skip. Once it's over, I just skip.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
So any stands out there that were like hating on this list at number 6, you can't hate that. It's like old school. You probably haven't heard it. So
Probably not cool enough to know it.
this is some real deal underground Eminem.
Yeah.
If you know, you know.
If you know, you know. All right, speaking of a dude that was on that track, The Anthem, my number 4 is going to be his song featuring Eminem. I was also a big Exhibit fan, and there's a couple songs to pick from, and there's at least 2. I'm not going Don't Approach Me, I'm going My Name, Say My Name, which is not My Name Is, but it's got Nate Dogg on the hook, so it's a classic, like early 2000s, 2 really solid rappers, Nate Dogg on the hook. M has 2 verses. It's kind of the stuff when they were referring to their beef with other rappers a lot. It was one of those beef songs. I love the rap beef and the rap feuds. Like, that's when I felt like dudes, even if it wasn't sincere, they really weren't gonna kill him. I love to hear how angry they were at like Ja Rule and Jermaine Dupri, and I was like, he killed him on that! Oh my God, he's buried! He killed him! Like that's what I got hyped for. I didn't want to hear club and party songs. I didn't want to hear like super gangster songs either. I wanted to hear like, I am so much better than you as a rapper, and you suck. And Exhibit and Eminem on My Name is a really good feature for Eminem.
Yeah, the Eminem battle rap Eminem is so good, and I have conflicting feelings about it because I also think the idea of like a rap beef. I'm 36. It's kind of silly to me, but I can't.
It's like playground stuff.
It's playground stuff, but there's no way of getting around. Like there was one time before that song was released where those guys were like in a room writing about each other. Like they were writing poems about each other. And then they came out and rapped it. Like that's what happened. But the fact that Eminem has been able to like, I don't want to say destroy careers. That might be a little, but like he's been able to like literally like take people's sales and have them tank because he made a song about them. And that's pretty powerful stuff. Like that's pretty cool. And Eminem is one of the best battle rappers to so that's good. I love that song.
That's a good point. Like Eminem, if he came at a rapper, he would like literally change the perspective. Like you might have liked that rapper, you might be like, oh, I like Ja Rule songs. And then like Eminem's like, and D12 like, this dude's a pussy. He's a trumpet. Like, oh yeah, that dude kind of is lame. I'm not into Ja anymore. But my number 3 is 50 Cent and Eminem. It's Patiently Waiting. It was like my favorite track from Get Rich or Die Trying. It like sold, like I liked 50 Cent. I was like, yeah, Wankster's cool and the club is good, but like having Eminem be on a song and having it go that hard like made me go, okay, yeah, Patiently Waiting. Just like, whoa, we went into school and talked about it. Be like, oh, we all love the Eminem show and stuff. And so when we listened to that album and Patiently Waiting came on, it was just like, oh, let's you be Eminem, like you be 50 Cent, I'll be Eminem. Like I'm gonna be Eminem. Bonus clip here. I every once in a while will just drink some beer and hop onto a karaoke app where people can record themselves doing like the first part of a song and then you jump in and do the second part. And one night I was feeling like, let me go back and do some rap. I do all these like lame ass boy band songs like Backstreet Boys all the time.
Everybody, rock your body. Everybody, rock your body right.
People are gonna look at this and be like, does this dude just love boy bands? So I'm like, let me do some hip hop songs, and, show that I can spit it. And so I got on Patiently Waiting, and the one guy took Eminem, and I did 50 Cent's part, which is like 2 verses, a chorus, and when it got to the M part,
ain't crazy, let's face it, shit basically, they just playing sick, they ain't shit, they ain't saying shit, spraying 50.
It's like, oh man, I want to do this part. And I got to the end of the song, and it's like, I got gypped, man. I did 70% of the song, but I didn't get the M verse.
Yep.
So here's a small clip if you want to hear me be 50 Cent.
50, there's no man warrior. Swing swords like Conan, picture me. If I get shot today, my phone will stop ringing again. These industries ain't friends, they know how to pretend. Patiently waiting for a track to explode on. Just stun if you want, and your ass will get rolled on. If it feels like my flow's been hot for so long, if you're thinking I'ma fucking fall off, you're so wrong. Patiently waiting for a track to explode on. You can stun if you want.
I got a small clip. Yeah, we can splice this out, whatever.
What's your small clip?
Yeah, small clip. I'm big pro wrestling fans. And I feel like the closest rap we'll get to like a pro wrestling pop is like when there's a surprise appearance at a concert. And I'll just use this opportunity to say I did go see 50 Cent recently at Pine Knob in Michigan. And when he did Patiently Waiting, me and my buddy Neil, we went, shout out Neil, we were like, we both were like, Eminem's gonna be here.
But that's why you want to be M on Patiently Waiting and not 50 Cent. And that's why that feature is number 3. All right, I've got 2 left. I feel like my 3, 2, and 1 go in order of popularity of the artist. So that might give you a hint as to who could be left. So if 50 Cent was really popular, number 2 is going to be a little bit more popular. And I'm going with number 2, a Dr. Dre song. I talked about will I go rogue and go with one of the other ones? I can't do it. Forgot About Dre is the honestly, I think it's the most mainstream Eminem feature that everybody knows. Like even people that don't like Eminem, because it gets played on the radio still. And yeah, I feel like this is the most well-known M feature. He's on the chorus. He's got a verse that's phenomenal.
One day I was walking by with a Walkman on when I caught a guy, give me an awkward eye. And strangled him off in the parking lot with his talking eye.
And one of those M's committing crimes and passing it off, and it has alibis for it. And it's just really good. I can't say anything more about it other than you know. Well, here we go.
Here we go.
Number 1. If it goes 50 Cent, Dr. Dre, there's a couple people maybe that could still be in higher regard than Dre, higher popularity. But I'm gonna go with somebody considered one of the greats of all time. But I do pick M over this gentleman, this New York state of mind fella. It's Jay-Z featuring Eminem on Renegade. And I think this is the M fans kind of go to when you want to reference an M feature, because it's with Jay-Z, and most people are yeah, Eminem's verses were better than Jay-Z's, but everybody Jay's the GOAT, at least back when this song came out and stuff. I mean, it's been time passed since then, so now people are talking about Kendrick Lamar and people like that as the greatest of all time, but this was Jay-Z or Eminem, after Biggie and Pac, who are the top 2, and they got on a song together. And Eminem is most of the time given the credit for carrying that song and having the better verses.
I'm in a position to talk to these kids and they listen. I ain't no politician, but I'll kick it with them a minute. You see, they call me a menace. And if the shoe fits, I'll wear it. But if it don't, then y'all swallow the truth, grit and bear it.
He's on the chorus as well. It's just a phenomenal song. I gotta go Renegade. It's just it's peak Eminem powers. So yeah.
Man, Renegade is so good, and Jay-Z was no slouch.
No, yeah,
he was great, but it's arguably Eminem. I mean, it's one of Eminem's best verses. Period. And to have it be featured with Jay-Z, it's so cool.
Yeah. Is there any beat that either you thought Eminem rapped on a remix, or you wish he would have hopped on and been on a song for?
No beats are standing out to me in particular, but there are artists I've really wanted him.
That's a good answer. Yeah.
I think
Miley Cyrus.
Ludacris.
Oh.
I've always wanted an Eminem and Ludacris song, especially back 2003 when they were kind of both at the height of their popularity. I'm still holding out hope. And then one of my other favorite artists, I'll die on this hill. I get made fun of for it all the time. Chameleon.
I knew it.
I always get made fun of because it was riding dirty. He's got so much more to offer than riding dirty. He's got 3 awesome albums. He's got 7 mixtapes. Awesome. An Eminem and Chameleon song would have been really good too.
Oh, all right. Well, thanks for dropping by. Keep it shady.